and welcome to a brand new episode of TV Talk, the Rapid Recap. Today, we have Katie Lang with us, here to get us caught up on the CW show, The 100. So, there have been 3 seasons of The 100 so far. The 4th season just premiered a couple weeks ago, and Katie is going to get us all caught up, so if you want to remember what happened the past 3 seasons before you start this new one, she's going to take care of that for you. She's going to try to do it in under 5 minutes. We're going to see if that works out. Katie, are you ready?
Yes.
Your time begins now.
Okay, so season 1 of The 100 starts with 100 young delinquents exiled to Earth to see if the Earth is inhabitable 97 years after a nuclear apocalypse. So what we assume is the last of humanity is left on the Ark station, but once they get to the ground, the 100, they realize that they're actually not alone. So once on the ground, Clark Griffin, one of the main characters, is committed to going to Mount Weather to find supplies for her people. But a problem is that on the Ark, they're overcrowded and the Ark is dying. So Abby Griffin, Clark's mother, and the doctor aboard sends them with technology to monitor their vital signs to see if they're alive. But one of the 100 is determined to make sure that they are not seen as staying alive on Earth, so he sabotages that. But during the entire season, they're trying to make contact with the Ark to tell them we're actually still alive. So the 100 also are trying to establish peace with the Grounders instead of just fighting with them, but that's difficult because the Grounders just don't want them there at all. In the finale, the people remaining on the ground are in their big battle with the Grounders as the people from the Ark come down on their spaceship. But after the big battles happened and the explosion went off, the mountain men come and spread gas all over their camp, and Clark wakes up unaware in Mount Weather, and that's where season 1 ends. So for season 2, it's important to note we have 4 different people. We have the Sky People, Mountain Men, Reapers, and Grounders. So season 2 starts off with Clark being a hostage under the mountain, and while the Mountain Men say that they're all for helping the 100 and her people, Clark knows they have an ulterior motive. And we come to learn that the Mountain Men want to be able to go outside of the mountain again because they can't go outside. And the only cure for this is to take the bone marrow from Clark's people and the other Grounders who are used to the level of radiation. But this causes Clark's people to die, so she's determined to break free and create a coalition and alliance with the Grounder commander Lexa to save their people. And we also figure out that the Reapers are actually Grounders that are controlled by a serum from the Mountain Men to keep the Grounders from attacking the mountain. But then, as another storyline, we have the previous Chancellor from the Ark, Chancellor Jaha, crash land to Earth, not knowing he brought a nuclear missile warhead. But once on Earth, he hears of the City of Light and he's determined to go there. But he finds it and he meets this AI called Allie, and she starts to thank him for bringing the nuclear missile down, and we're kind of left on a cliffhanger for season 2 after Clark rescues her people from Mount Weather by massacring all the other people in the mountain. And she's so distraught with what she did, she can't go back to her camp, so she's on the run now. So season 3 begins 3 months after the rescue from the mountain, and there's a bounty on Clark's head, and eventually she's caught by the commander and her people, and she goes back to their main city, and they create an uneasy alliance. But at the same time, we realize that more survivors from when the Ark crash landed to the Earth are there, and so this brings in new characters who really don't like any of the Grounders, don't want anything to do with them, and basically just want to kill them, which causes Clark's uneasy peace to kind of go awry. So now we start with more of the storyline of the AI Allie, and she's determined to chip everyone and make them come into the City of Light to get rid of pain and fear and to save them. And we kind of don't know Allie's motivations until the end when Clark realizes that they're doing this in order to save everyone. But so Clark eventually has to go in to the City of Light to find the kill switch to save her people from being brainwashed, basically. But once she's in there, she meets Allie's creator and realizes that Allie's creator caused the nuclear apocalypse 97 years ago. And season 3 ends off with Clark realizing that everyone only has 6 months left to live because of the nuclear power plants starting to deteriorate.
Wow. You made it. You did it in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. That was very impressive, Katie.
Thank you.
The 100 sounds like a very cool show. The 100 just started its 4th season. It airs Wednesdays at 9 on the CW, so make sure to check that out. Thank you so much for being here, Katie. Great job. Thanks for helping us get caught up. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, WMTV 1693, and check out all of our social media accounts and our website. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.